Men found dead in suspected domestic violence incidents within the last month. An NFL star suspended for assaulting his then fiancee, now his wife. In 2013 alone, the Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office filed 737 cases involving domestic violence. It affects people from all walks of life, and it can be complicated for those sworn to serve and protect to handle these types of cases. News Channel 5's Nick Foley spent the day with an officer to show us what one local police department is doing to try to break the cycle of violence.
On Cleveland's east side, Ora Morales was found dead on her back porch. Police say stabbed and beaten to death. Investigators arrested a suspect with a protection order against him. Elsewhere, a mother was shot and killed with her children in the house. Her estranged boyfriend and father of her kids charged with murder. Just two of the handful of domestic violence cases in the area over the last several weeks. Sergeant Ed Kinney knows all about domestic violence cases.
That's a substantial problem here in Medina. It takes about 50% of our call volume.
The 17-year veteran of the Medina Police Department says under Ohio's revised code, his officers will consider factors like past history, the relationship of the parties involved, and then decide whether to take action.
Our purpose in responding to these calls is to end the violence, determine who the primary aggressor is, and make an arrest.
But Kinney admits prosecuting offenders often proves difficult, with victims refusing to testify. That's why every officer is equipped with a body camera he or she turns on when responding to calls.
Flip it down, that activates it.
Kinney says the camera will tell the story victims sometimes refuse to tell.
It's an unbiased view right in the living room or the kitchen of the victim's house, and it's getting the story straight from the victim.
Kinney believes the cameras are helping his officers break the cycle in first-time offenders who will face a judge earlier than they might have without video evidence.
The law enforcement, the court, the community resources, the battered women's shelter, there's several community resources that all need to work together, and we are working together. I think we're making an impact.
Now, despite the uptick in domestic violence cases we've seen in the area the last several weeks, Kinney still believes that these crimes represent a random spike and are not part of a bigger trend in the area. Reporting in Cleveland, Nick Foley, News Channel 5.